Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Alex. I am a real estate investor, and I want to make these videos to share with you guys the things I'm learning, the challenges I'm having, and the struggles I'm overcoming. But today, I actually just have a little pro tip, little hack inside of REI Reply on how to build out a free power dialer. So obviously, they have their own power dialer built in inside of this that you have to pay for. It's like an additional, whatever it is, $30 a month, I think. But free is the best price, and it's fairly easy to build. You just use a little automation. So the benefit of a power dialer is going to be basically time savings and allowing you to contact more people in that, let's say you only have 10 hours a day to call people or something. If you use a power dialer, maybe you can double, possibly triple the amount of people you're able to get into contact. And if you can double or triple that number, then you can double or triple your income. So this is going to be super huge. Like I said, super easy to build. The best price is free. So let's get into it. So essentially, this is what the finished product here is going to look like, but let's show you how to do it real quick. All we're going to do is come over to here to create workflow. We're going to start from scratch. The workflow trigger, you can do this two ways. You can just select your contacts and manually add them to this workflow, or you could do something like add a tag to them. So like in this example, I want contact tag added. And like, let's say, for example, let's do manual call agent. Save. So now anytime I add a tag to any contact, it'll basically enter them into this workflow. So that's what does that. Or also, like I said before, you can also go to your contacts list, select all the contacts you want, and then add them into this workflow like that as well. So then you come in here and you want to set up like an if or a branch. Contact. And for this one, what I'm doing here is I want to set up two branches. One is a branch that if they already had replied or you'd already contacted them somehow in some way, it basically doesn't add them to this list. It's just going to kind of help you from accidentally adding people who have already been contacted. So if the tag includes replied, that's going to be one branch. And then we're going to do the exact same thing, except the opposite. Contact details, tags, does not include replied. And this isn't 100% like necessary to even doing all this. This is just something that's going to make it a little bit smoother. Save action. Okay, very good. So this one, I should have named them replied and not replied. So, but let's go here. Not replied. So if they'd already replied and you accidentally add them to this workflow, you can come here and just say remove from workflow. Remove from workflow, current workflow. Bang. Okay, but if they don't have that replied tag, what you want to do is come here. Manual action to call. That's the one you want. Bang. So that's pretty much it. Once you add them into this workflow, it's going to basically go on this branch. If they have a replied tag, it's just going to remove them from the workflow. If they don't have that replied tag on their contact, then it's going to add them into this list, and it's going to basically give you a whole list of people to call, and then I'll show you how to do that from there. Come over here. I'm going to pick a list that I hope doesn't answer the phone right now. So let's say, and from there, we can just add to workflow. This is the one, you name it whatever you want, but this is the one I have set up. And you can go ahead and add all at once after you name it. And from there, you go to conversations. Then you come up here to manual actions. And bam, now it's got this list that you just entered in. They got in that workflow. Now they're in this manual call list. So the cool thing is you can come up here and you can filter for what workflow you want to do, or who it's assigned to, what phone number you have it assigned to. But really, I'm not going to filter anything. I just want to call this entire list. So that's all you really do. You just hit let's start. And it is going to start ringing once it loads. There it is. See, it's ringing up there, dialing. I'm going to hang it up before they answer. Yep. And it's going to ask me what the call outcome was. I'm going to say no answer. And then it's going to give me time to punch in my notes if I want. Or I can just hit, or it's going to automatically kick me out to the new lead. So I just want to go new lead. Should automatically start ringing again. And then from there, no answer. And then we can go new lead. Essentially, it's just a way of calling through a whole bunch of data a lot faster. It's just kind of like a little mini power dialer that allows you to basically stack up leads, line them up right in front of each other, and burn through a list of leads. So if you were doing this for 8 hours straight versus going into each lead, calling, typing your notes, backing out, trying to find the next lead, going into that one, this is going to be like probably literally twice as productive. So just a little hack. Wanted to show you guys. It's super easy to build. It's free. Works fairly well. And yeah, just a little pro tip for REI Reply. Let me know what you guys took away from this video and what you want to see in the next one.